What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the stream. We are live, and I think everything is working perfectly. Thank you so much for joining today. Today is Wednesday, and we're going to jump right in today. We're going to get back to building our business that's going to make us $1 million in revenue annually. At least that's the plan. Anyways, right? So what did we do yesterday? What did we leave off yesterday? I think I was just in the process of going over the website and what I kind of had so far. And then I did a little bit of work last night and a little bit this morning to kind of tidy things up a little bit. And this is, I guess we'll just kind of, actually what I want to do is I want to ask you guys your thoughts. Before I went with like a darker theme on the website, just to give it a little bit of a differentiator between, other websites and other companies that do, websites. And for something was off with it that I wasn't like, it just wasn't feeling like it was what Pixel was going to be. Like there was just, I don't know, there was just something that I didn't quite grasp. So I changed it up to be a little bit more of a light theme. Actually, not a little bit more. It actually is kind of a light theme, kind of back to how it was originally. And actually, maybe I'll bring a few of them back up because I did keep it just in case. But I just wanted to get your feedback for what your feel is on this. And I'm just going to be launching. So there's going to be lots of tweaks and changes throughout this whole process. Like a website is like never really done, right? So I'm not too worried about that. But what I did here is I did make a copy of what it looks like, or what it looked like yesterday and last night. So here we have the dark side and then the light side. So, obviously it's the same website and same content, but one's light, one's dark. So I'm curious to know what you feel is better, which one you think works the best. Like, I don't know. It's a tough call, but for something just hit me as this having just a little bit more, I don't know, I want to say like elegance, sophistication. Charlene, hey, how you doing? Thanks for joining. So you think light. That's an exclamation mark, so it sounds like 100% for sure that's the best way. Professional, okay, perfect. All right, good. So my gut feeling was right. All right, so let's just walk through the site. So I did make a list of the last few things that I want to touch up. And honestly, I'm hoping today we'll just get the site live and just put it out there. That way we can focus on doing other things, things that help bring in money to the company as opposed to this, which doesn't really help too much because I've been wrestling with this website for a couple weeks now. And it's about time to get it done and just move on. Okay. So we have our hero section here. This is what we do. This is our raison d'etre, I guess we can say. And then you scroll down, stand up from the crowd. This is our mission. These are the different things that we do. We give brand experiences, flexible memberships, no templates, gated content. And again, this is through the lens of somebody that is looking for creating a membership community. Is that going to be 100% the only thing that we're going to focus on? For now, that's what I'm going to try to market ourselves for, but that could change as we move along in the process here. So just keeping that in mind, I guess. No templates. Everything is completely customized to the individual. Complete control over the type of content that your members will see. So you can have free members. You can have, you can have different tiers. Gold, silver, bronze, whatever. You can have varying access levels to the different type of content. Make sure it's safe and secure, of course. Don't want to get into the technical details of that because there are some systems out there that people have and can use that can make your premium content or your content that's supposed to be gated, it can be accessible for people who have a little bit of tech savvy, little tech knowledge. And then, of course, trading and support and how we're basically like an extension of their team as opposed to just, you get the customer and they're out the door. Like I would much rather charge a lower fee, but then have some way to retain that customer on a month-to-month basis so you can get that recurring revenue. Because I think generally that'll increase the lifetime value of that customer, right? It's not so much of how much can you extract from a customer. It sounds really cheesy as if like I'm trying to extract and get as much as I want from a customer. That's not the case, but it's how much can you get in one shot initially versus a long-term relationship, right? And as they grow, we grow. I mean, that's the kind of the whole point. So this is the hero video here. Now I'm thinking that this video, like I think it should really be at the front, right at the start. But regardless, I don't have a video just quite yet, so I have to shoot it. And that's going to be one of my main tasks probably over the weekend, is to create kind of an introductory 1-minute video of what it is that we do. And I think I'm probably going to have to see if I can recruit a few people that want to be in the video, because I don't really want it to just be me. I want it to be like people like having a podcast or doing like pretending like they're on a desk, you know, talking, doing a course or whatever. So it's looking like I'm filming people that are actually, you know, doing stuff that they would do for like a membership website, right? So we got to film that. I don't know, we got to like hire actors or something. I'm not sure how that works. And you know what? I'm just going to stop real quick, and I want to throw on some tunes. All right. Well, Charlene, do I have a volunteer? That is awesome. Thank you so much. I'll definitely keep you posted then. If we can set something up, yeah, because yeah, that'll be a huge help. So thank you. Really appreciate that. And do let me know if the music is too loud or not loud enough or what have you. Just something background in my head so I don't hear myself talk all the time. I mean, I guess I'm gonna hear myself anyways, but okay. So anyways, you scroll down how we work, just kind of the 4 different phases of what it's like to work with us. And then learn more takes us to the service page. We'll get to in a second. And I have some testimonials. So these are testimonials that I gathered from actual clients. So this isn't just me making stuff up. And I hopefully I'll have more along the way and I can populate these. This, Charlene, maybe you can give me your opinion on this. Would testimonials be more impactful if I actually have the name of the person and where they work? The reason why I didn't put them in there is because like these companies aren't so much membership website type companies that I've worked with these people, but does that matter? They have worked with us before. So would these testimonials be more impactful with having someone's name? That's the question. So, you know, I just put the person's name and then, you know, where they work, right? So pretty simple to do. And then I have this little what if section so people can start thinking about what possibilities they would have if they were, for example, what if they could focus entirely on building relationships and increasing memberships? This isn't worded very well. What if you could focus entirely on building relationships, like with your members? So the idea is, of course, like having them think in a way that could expand their possibilities of what's possible, expand their ideas of what's possible. You know, what if you could clearly communicate the value of your membership to potential members? What if your members were delighted every time they visit your community, right? What if every aspect of your membership was in perfect alignment with your mission and your vision? Like, what would that do to your company or with your company, right? Or for your company? Probably make it be a lot more successful, right? Okay. So we have the let's chat section. And then, you know, are you ready to take it to the next level? Let's discuss. And then the footer, which is pretty similar to what we had before. So, Sean, what are you saying here? Yes, this will allow us to relate to the people and allow us to see. They could be very, very, yeah, right. Not that we, yeah, right. Yeah, not that we be, but the world is so small, you never know who might know someone. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, makes perfect sense. So we'll throw those in. Perfect. We'll add that to the list of things to do today then. And actually, I do have a list here. Let's see. Let me bring it up. Oh, hang on. That's on the wrong page. Here we go. All right. Add names and organization of testimonials. And let's get that done today. Okay. So lots of work to do today. Hopefully we can finish it. Right. So there's one glaring thing that's missing right now from this web page or website. And well, we'll go through everything and then we'll talk about it. And we'll see if it's necessary or not. I don't think it is because I don't want to delay any further because we need to get this live and move on to other things. Okay. So here's the tools section. So this is basically tools that like I've personally vouched for, things that I've used for years and years and years, and things like the only things that I would recommend to people. And this is where people, like, if they want to learn how to build a membership website, they're going to come here. We don't have content for that yet. There was a learn tab here earlier. Actually, I just removed it because I'm not going to have that just quite yet. I'm going to be developing a course and content for this. About how to use technology to build something like this if you want to do it on your own, because if you don't have 10 15 grand to hire Pixel to do it for you, you want to do it yourself, that's great. Absolutely would love to be able to help people to be able to do that on their own. Anyways, but here are tools. So some of these are affiliate links, most of them aren't. And the question that I have is, should I have a little thing here like below here? Let me just write, like just a note. This is an affiliate link. Because I always want to be open and transparent, right? I'm not trying to sell anybody anything. These are only things that I use myself. But, if somebody comes on here, they get value, and then they want to, use Webflow and they use that link, that's perfect because they win, I win. I get a little bit of a referral for that. So I think it's a good thing to put in. So I'll probably do that for the things that are an affiliate link. Well, let's just style this while we're here. That's an affiliate link. And let's give it a little bit of margin on top. And oh, thanks, Charlene. Looks good. You're talking about the entire site? Or just like having this affiliate link. Anyways, thank you. Regardless, I'll take the compliment. Okay, an affiliate link, and let's make this a little bit smaller. Does it need to be a star? Like, not a note, but maybe a star. Oh, adding the note. Yeah. Right. Thank you. Okay, affiliate link. Oh, no. Oh, interesting. It's not going to clear. Okay, that's fine. What color? So we definitely don't want this to stand out too much. So this is going to be a color we don't have in our theme yet. So, whoop. Where did it go? Let's go. Let's choose this and let's. Gotta bring it right up until it passes. Something like that. And then I don't need to bold it. There we go. Okay, yeah. So there's membership platforms, and then there's business and productivity tools. And this one is an affiliate. Man, I can't say enough good things about Fathom. Like, I love it so much. Maybe it's more for the fact that I really don't like Google. Even though I use them. But I try to use them as little as possible. Right. I use these tools like pretty much every day. Like all Actually, not Ghost. I don't use Ghost every day, but I have built websites on Ghost. I really love them, and it's definitely something that I recommend. I think I wrote it here, that if you're wanting to create a membership site just based on some like simple content, whether that's a podcast or a newsletter or what have you, you can spin up a Ghost site, get a template, get something up and running within a day, and it's the price is very reasonable. I think their lowest one starts at $9, but you probably want to pay for a little bit more of the expensive tier, like $30 a month. But they charge 0% commission on membership fees collected, so it's super slick. So highly recommend those guys. Okay, yeah, so that's the tools page. Pretty simple, straightforward. And then the services pages. Services page. So this is a very quick discussion about just what it is that we do. So it's not too verbose. I think in the future, I'd love to have pictures of my office and studio, so it could have bring a little bit more life to this page. Maybe is a video necessary? I don't even think a video is necessary. But as we move forward, maybe we could talk a little bit more about just more in depth into the services, I guess. But right now, I mean, these are the 4 things, right? We do web design development, video production, digital products, and then this isn't so much of a service, but the idea of that being like being in a partnership, right, with the people that we work with. It's not just us taking your money, giving you a thing, and then away you go, right? We want to work with people to continually be able to provide help and support for them reaching their goals, right? Would be increasing their memberships. I think that message is important. Have I said it the most eloquently? Probably not, but I think the point is there, and I'll figure out ways to maybe to make it be a little bit better. And I think once I figure out how I'm going to be interacting with my customers long term, I think that'll guide how this page is going to be shaped in the future. Yep. So, and that's it. So as I was saying, that's the website for now. Very simple. So I think just one thing that's needed is a nice video that just kind of talks about what it is that we do and who we are, I guess, maybe to put a little bit of a face to it. And then it'll be good enough to start marketing, however and whatever that's going to look like, which is going to be exciting, because if you're watching these videos and you're like, this is too much, like just building websites or what have you, then have no fear, because next week is going to be all about, and from then on forward, probably it's going to be about how I'm going to be actually trying to promote my business, get clients, all that kind of stuff, right? So that to me that's the hard stuff of business, and the stuff that I need to learn a whole lot on, because like obviously I've never built a huge company that has, lots of clients and makes a ton of money. If I did, I guess, I don't know, I'd be rich, right? But that's the whole process. The whole point of this is to document the process, and we can learn together on what it takes to get customers. And maybe it's going to be cold calling, or maybe it's going to be doing some type of ads, targeted ad campaigns. It's going to be reaching out to people that already are running membership websites and seeing what ways that they're having troubles and things that we can do to help them, right? So figuring out what the actual pain points in the industry are, right? So it's going to be a lot of boots on the ground. Is that the saying? Yeah. So what's missing on this website? It's very obvious. At least it's obvious to me. But I don't have a portfolio page up here. So if anybody wants to see like, hey, you've been working, I think somewhere I said like, oh, we have 10 years experience, building websites or what have you, which is true. It's not a lie, but where's the proof, right? There's no proof on here. And that's because right now I don't have any specific membership websites that I can post up there and actually showcase. So I'm building one right now for a client, which is I'm about halfway done. So that's going to be something I'm going to be able to post here within the next month and a half. I got to be done before mid-April for sure. And actually, I have to be done by April. It's got to be done by April. So in 1 month, there's going to be that website. there's another website. There's two more membership websites I'm making as well. So there's one for myself, which I'm making, which is going to be just a remake of what we already have, which is this website right here. So there's going to be a complete tweak on how this thing is going to work and this website's going to work. So there's that one. And then there's going to be a third one, which is up and coming, which I can't talk about yet. But I'm super excited about that one. And that's probably one I'll do that before this one. I don't know. But I'm hopeful that all three of them will be ready by April. That's kind of my target goal with that. So yeah, anyways, so getting back to here. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so what do we need to do? Let's bring over our to-do list and let's get things done here. Okay, we got to integrate with MailChimp. Yes, I got to have some people help with a copy. That's not today. We could sort this out by today, can't we? Oh, links to internal items. So I don't have any internal items. This was on the old website. So I don't have any links right now, but that's not to say we won't. So what we can do, let's just pretend that this is a link. Oh, wait. Yeah. All right. Okay. So all links are going to be our accent color. Where's that link? Where is it? They're going to be the accent color. I like them if they're a little bit bold, which is kind of adds a little bit of a... what happened there? Minus. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's not going to work at all. Do I need that? Oh, that's going to mess around all links. Okay. No, this is fine. Okay. And do we want it to be underlined? I would love to have it so that it is underlined in a different color, like a good text decoration. So we might have to do some custom code for that. We don't want to worry about that. Okay. One last thing though. We got all links. We want to have a transition. 300 milliseconds is good. And we're going to ease out quart. Okay. And then we're going to go to when you hover over it. Let's just turn it black. Right, and I would like to yeah, yellow. If it's yellow, we won't be able to see that. But what I would like to do is add CS border underline. What is it again? All right. So border bottom width. No, not border. Oh, I think it's not border. It's text. I think it's just text underline thickness, I think is what it is. All right. I think we can change the color as well too, can't we? Text decoration color. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so let's just do this really quick because I think this is really cool. I think this looks really, really nice. So let's go to our dashboard. And this is in pixel. It still looks black here because it takes up image of the last thing that was actually published. But let's go into our settings. And let's go custom code. Yeah, no. Text decoration. Oh, okay. Well, hang on a second. We have to add it to our links, right? Oh, we have to make sure that it's only going to go in things that are in that are only going to go in when they're in paragraphs or rich text. Okay, so text decoration thickness. No, something's not right here. What am I doing? There we go. My goodness. This is what happens when you go no code. You start forgetting how to freaking code. That's the property. And then text decoration color. It's going to be okay. What color should it be? So I think it would be really cool if you have, it'd be really cool if you have it pink, but then it's underlined yellow. Although, is that going to be visible? The yellow is going to be visible, or I should say the pink is going to be pretty visible. All right, and then we're going to have, and of course, when you're hovering over text decoration, oh my goodness, spell. Then I'm going to want it to be the colors switching over to black, but then I want the line to head over to pink. So that should work, because that's, it's inside a paragraph. And then we'll have to add it to inside like rich text later on and make sure all the links that are within text have the right styles. But okay, so right, let's publish that, see if it works. All right. No, not this page. I think it's on this page. Oh, no, I was wrong. Or I was right. Here we go. Ah, okay. So it worked. Of course it worked. But that's cool. However, I would like this to be much thicker. This is really thin and you can't see. Okay, let's refresh it. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Is that too much? It might be too much. Oh, where do I go? Actually, why am I don't need to do that here. I could just do it here. Just to play around with it. Yeah. 2 pixels is good. 2 pixels, did I save it? Good. All right. But we want to remove this link. How do I do that? How do I do that? Do I just delete? Yeah, it's going to delete everything. Delete. I want to delete the class. Yeah, come on now. Oh, I gotta hover over it and then just do that. Okay. All right. So let's check that out. Okay, right. We need to make the site. So what's the most? Let's put these in order of importance. We got to make the site responsive. We need to integrate MailChimp. We need a favicon as well. This is really easy, so maybe we can do this next. Oh, did that not move over? Add names of organizations to what? Go up. What the hell? What is going on with this thing? Nothing's working at all. Maybe I need to refresh it somehow. That's weird. Let me shut it down. Start it back up again. But it's not. Oh, is it? Huh. That's annoying. Okay, anyways, whatever. Not important. Create favicon. Okay, so let's do that first. Add names of the people. The people. Okay. So, testimonials. Okay, so we got one testimonial here. And then we're going to, all right, let's throw it in here. And this is testimonial author, right? Okay, what's this one? Oh, right, that. Oh, what did I do? Text block, not link. So this is the author. All right, let's say. Let's get descriptive. Testimonial author name. And another text block here. And testimonial author title. Jeez, going blank. And okay. All right, so okay, how do I display this nicely? Let's see what this looks like. Okay, so first thing I'm noticing, I want a little bit of margin here on the top. Slight separation. Okay, that looks good. Now we want the person's name. So do we want the name bolded or do we want like their title? Probably their name. 1.3. Oop. And then 1.1. Maybe even just 1. No, that could be. I mean, something as simple as that. Don't need to get too complicated here. I wonder what we can do with this. No, I think that's okay. It's good for now. Okay. This one, right. This is. Oh, not. I think. Oh, I'm thinking of Eric. I think the other. Eric Seidel. Yes, there's Eric Seidel, which I think is a professional poker player. What is his title? Okay, there it is. Okay. I think a little more. Yep. Okay, and then last one. Oh, no, that's not what I want to copy. This is from Andrew. My goodness. And what is his title? So manager. Oh, this is annoying. I always have such crazy titles. Right. Okay, that works. How's the line height on this one? Uh, 1.2. Good. I like it. Could that stick out anymore? Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm trying to think like a quote bubble or something like that. Like if I take this part and just surround it like in white, just basically kind of how like this is. No, that's too much. No, that's not necessary. It's not gonna, I gotta keep thinking, is that gonna help make me make any more money? And I don't think it is. So let's not worry about it. Okay. Next up on the list is, what do I have here? Make site mobile responsive. Okay. That should be easy enough. Famous last words. Let's get started. Okay. Okay, right off the bat, not bad, but we have some issues to correct. First one, let's see, let's look at our header here. Okay, we got margin at the top. Right, nothing at the bottom. Okay, so it's not there. I don't think it's here either. Well, something. It's the hero. Okay. So let's maybe a little bit. Let's get into our heading tag. Let's make that a little bit smaller. Oh, geez, what was it before? 1.1. Keep the proportion the same. That's fine. All right, I got all these spans in here. I think that helped with some of these letter spacing issues I was having. Okay, so let's go into all H2 headings. Okay, so that's 8. Let's make it 6. So it's got a max width there, but it's still gonna fill up the whole width of the page, which is what we want. Okay, we want this grid to be 2 columns, and let's make the gap a little bit less. Do we like it? I think we do, except we want to have, let's unlock this. I want a little bit more space in between the rows. Why does that have its own class here? Why does that have its own class of this heading 2? Does this change? Changes a little bit. I think that was just in the letter spacing. What are all these? Yeah, that's just gonna make that disappear. Stand out from the crowd. All right, so because all headings, they do have a letter spacing of -5. Okay, that's fine. Let's keep that as it is. Okay, so that fixes that. And I think, so you know what we're gonna do? We're just going to hide this hero video because we're not gonna be using it at the start. This spacing here is too much. Let's bring that down. Let's bring this down. Maybe even, let's look at that. Yeah, just get right into it. I like it. And I think this is going to have a big margin on the bottom. I think it's here. Yeah. Reduce that to 15. How we work. I think, okay. Let's look at this grid here first. 3 and then 5. Yeah, that's perfect. And I like the font sizing. We don't need to mess with that just yet. Oh, where were we? But what I think we want to do is right in here, let's make this grid. It's also a grid, right? Ooh. Let's flex it and let's make it vertical and align here. And then, why do we have such large spacing? Right, we want that. I guess there's a gap here between, we want column to be less, no, row to be less, there we go. There. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. So we have that. Learn more about what we do. Good, good. Is there a massive... Yeah, there is. I should probably actually put that in some kind of class, but let's keep moving on. Whenever we create a framework within Webflow that we're going to be able to use as a base to create every single website, then we'll worry about really make sure that we have the basics nailed down in terms of classing and all that kind of stuff, and utilities and all that jazz. What others have to say. So we were just working on that. That's content small. That's fine. That's the testimonials container, which is... Oh, right. This is different because I wanted to make it be more like a, what's the word? More like a masonry style, where you have things, because when you have a grid, each element, no matter what's inside of it, it still takes up the same amount of square space, like vertical space. So you have square, square, square. That's a grid element. And then the next one, they go square, square, square right below. So everything is like a box. When you think about it, when it's displayed on a web page. And so when those grid items collapse upon one another, they don't fill up the space in between the actual element, the content itself. It just has the space between the actual element. So it's almost like there's these blocks, block, 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 and then block, block, block. And whatever's inside the element, it doesn't care. The block is going to go below the block. But what I wanted to do is, as you see inside here, this is a block here of the testimonials and then another one, but I want this next one to go below that and kind of like go into the actual content. So what you have to do that, you can do two ways. You could either do some kind of JavaScript stuff to fill stuff around, or what I've done is just kind of neat that this actually works, is you go inside this testimonials and then you give it, actually I can see it, you can see it in here. I think it's in, oh, right. It's in this testimonials container. You give this type option and you have it display as columns. Because when you're typing and you give it different columns, it doesn't overflow based on any container. It'll just go like paragraph, 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 and then it'll just display it in a nice kind of 2-column section. So it's like almost fooling this element here, this testimonials container, that these testimonial items, it like behaves as if they're like paragraph within a text, right? So you can lay it out nice in a masonry style. And you can think of it as almost like laying things out in a nice photo gallery where the image stack nicely, like a Pinterest thing. Anyways, that was long story short, or short story long. So, but what we want to do is we want to change the spacing. So I think if you click this little thing here, there's a little gap, and we don't want it to be 10 anymore. I think we want it to be 3. Right, yeah, get right in there. And because these are so long in terms of the quotes, let's reduce their size ever so slightly. Do we want, no, that's enough right there. And then we can reduce this one as well. That's fine as is. Okay. And then we're going to reduce this by 5. And we got our what if statement here. And I believe this is 2-column container. Let's go back to 2 columns. Oh, right. I hate this. I hate when these different class things. Okay. So let's go here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Undo that. Okay. So let's go here. And this 2-column container is going to be 3 and 5. But then when we get onto the phone, let's make it, it's just going to be 1 with a gap of 5. Which also changes it up here as well too. Okay, perfect. So what we wanted to do is give this one I think we want added bottom 8. I do believe so. We had it. Okay. So I had it here. This is where we were. Okay. So I actually want these things to span the entire width of the whole website. So we're going to have to take them out of this wrapper. Or maybe what might be easier is if we create a container. This is going to be annoying, so I'm going to have to do it for all the pages, but thankfully you don't have too many pages. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove, oh yeah, let's go here. We're going to remove the padding on the wrapper and we're going to put it on the container. Like so. Right. So that way the footer spans the whole way, but we don't want it spanning the whole way on when it's really, when the screen is really large. So then what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to edit this and we're going to give this a margin, and we're going to give that a margin of 3 on the right side and on the left side. And I think I got them opposite, but that is quite all right. So footer, same thing, 3 and 3. Perfect. Okay, so now if we go to here on tablet mode, we can just edit this component, and now we just give it 0. And okay, that's done. And then we go to footer and we go 0 and 0. Perfect. And that's that. Two column bottom 8. Yeah, that's. That didn't change anything, did it? No, it did not. Okay, we'll have to worry about that later. I don't like that spacing. It's a little too much for me. Ooh, we got a little bit of an issue. What's going on here with this thing? I think we need to... Oh, let's go into quote. It won't let me adjust just the quote. Oh, super frustrating. Okay, adjust the quote. Okay, good. Let's go. Actually, on this size, I think we're just going to go here, and we're just going to make it 1 column. And then we could leave it the same size. Do we want to look at this gap? Oh, right, that's the difference between the column gap, not the bottom. That would be the testimonial itself. We can make it 3. Let's keep that 5 for now, because everything else is at 5. But, so make sure that one's got the right style. Okay. So what else do we need to fix? we definitely do need to fix the footer. So let's fix the footer. Let's see what that looks like. I think this part is still good, but this part here, the subscribe part, we want to make, publish. We want to make this part, what is it, a grid? Okay, that's fine. We're just going to make it one row or one column. And we're definitely going to want to have less of a gap between rows here. Like much less. Yeah. I like it. Okay. Make it a little smaller. Now is the time where this footer is going to have to go vertical here. And however, this column, what is causing it to go right? I think it's this alignment here. So we'll do that. And this column, actually, we can just keep it at the navigation. And let's give it a margin here. I like it, although this email address form is a little bit too small. So I think what we can do is we can go in here and we could give us a little bit more room. And we'll have to do that in the footer here as well. Or sorry, this is in the call to action section. We're getting close here, guys. I can feel it. We're getting close. All right. Accent. Oh, that's just for like accent color. We're going to need H2. Okay. So let's look at H2. And let's bring it down a little bit. And then we're also going to want to increase the letter spacing. Oh, yeah, this one doesn't look too good at all, does it? Just depends on the size of the phone. And then iPhone 5S and earlier. Let's stick with here maybe. I think what we're gonna do here is let's look at the whole container. Should we shrink it down a bit? Shrink it down a little bit. And we're definitely going to want to look at all these headings and make them much smaller. I like that. Okay. This heading, actually, let's look at it here. Oh, it's not even that bad here. But I still want to bring it down a bit. And then when we're here, and then we're really going to bring it down. This is tough. It's so bad when you have like one word per line, but this is 360 Nexus 6. These are like much older phones. No, some of them. Google Pixel. iPhone 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Pixel 2. And then these are kind of newer phones that have much wider. iPhone 12 Max. Pixel 3. Well. Okay, so I'd go back here. Let me clear out all these things that I made. Yeah, the way the F and the R hit, I'm not a big fan of that one. But those are tiny details. Okay. So on the phone, I think these ones here. What should we do? Definitely lower that slightly. So 1.5 and 1. No. So that's paragraph large. I think these ones, what if text? You know, this what if text? I need to change this. Right, they're not even a text. Maybe we'll keep it for now as its own thing. Oh, these are 90% width, eh? Interesting. And let's change it to 100. So this is not doing anything. Is it because, oh, this is why, because let's talk. Okay, let's take a look at this let's talk. There we go. This get in touch. Let's edit this one. This text a little bit too big. And this is the call to action button. It's 1.5, 1.3. What if it's the same? Yeah, that's probably what it was before, actually. All right. And there's not too much we can do. Oh. Well, we can definitely go. Actually, let's undo that. I think we want that. Oh, no. Here it's still 3. I think it's on the phone where we go to 2 for the padding. So no. You know, maybe we should just align it like this so then the button kind of be centered. Actually, that might be good for everything. Can we do it all in one shot? Yes, we can. I like it. So on here, there's still that. Okay, we got a problem here with this. I had a problem here with the footer. What's going on here? All right. So this text here, for whatever reason, is like it's liking to go outside of its area. Is that because of the grid? must be because of this here. This is pushing this out. So let's take a look at this. So what do we have here? Should that be fixed here? I think maybe it should even be fixed here. So I think this is just, this is a flex. So if we just do something as simple as this, we give that a vertical, and then is this one having some like a padding associated with it? No, it's no margin. What's causing this extra space here? Why is this thing offset? Why is this offset? Subscription form. Okay. Because this subscribe is a grid on it to itself. So this part and this part, right? So, and in that grid, there's these two pieces. There's this form. Well, there's the information and then the form. I don't see anything fishy there. So this here says subscribe form. It's horizontal, or sorry, it's vertical. That makes sense. It's got to be through here. Right. It's got a margin. Gotcha. Makes perfect sense. But actually what we want to do, bring that 0, but put that margin here. So there's a space below where the button is. Okay. And then that should be fine on this size as well. It is. Still a big button, still a big text. Let's just maybe tone it down a little bit. We'll see how these text fields actually look when I go on to the other page. Okay. Oh, right. Am I keeping this too? I'm keeping that too, is what I think I said. 2 columns. And then when we get to the phone, then we'll go to 1 column. And is our gap staying at 5 or is it going down to 3? This one I do believe is 5. Yeah, so we're staying at 5. Which is fine. I think that's in the features content. Yep. So you go back to 5. Cool. I almost think what we can do with a button if it's small. This is button reverse, but that's okay. I mean, the button should be centered regardless. So this navigation is not... Oh, I haven't built the hamburgers for that yet. I think what I'll do though is, because I don't want to waste too much time building a hamburger thing just quite yet, let's instead we go to this, which is horizontal, and then again let's make it vertical. I'm going to align it to the left, and then I'm going to go in this navigation, and that is also vertical, but let's horizontalize it. Does that make any sense? Let's make it horizontal, and then we're also going to hit it to the left, and there's way too much space in between the rows here, so let's do something like this. And then of course the last thing is we need a little bit of spacing up top here. And then that's our mobile menu, which is the same thing. Or, you know, what did, ooh, maybe there's enough space instead of, where were we? Ah, we could edit, yeah. Maybe there's enough space like this. Ooh, but then we want to align it to the top. Oh, right, then I just had this. Even that is decent. Yeah, stick with that. Much easier than worrying about having to make a hamburger menu at this stage of the game, right? You can always make improvements later on. I'm not feeling the spacing. No, that's better. Okay. So everything else should have hopefully worked itself out on these pages. No, it hasn't, because I need to put this thing in a container. This goes in the container, and this goes into the container. Right? I hope that's right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, there's only this. Oh, look at that. This responds nicely. Good. And let's go to tools. Yes. This is container. Okay, let's see what we got. I think even just as we go to this, I want these ones to be on their own line. So let's fix that. And only need 3 for this one, because I have separation as it is with the white background on them. Okay. We got ghost. Oh, what happened here? What is this close? What is this class for? Did I just make that by accident? Okay. What is something is afoot? What is this extra spacing here? There's this extra spacing here between this element. Huh. All right, well, you know what? Maybe let's not worry about it right now. Let's keep this a bottom 8. Okay. So okay, so here's the problem that I'm facing. I'm using this 2 column. You know what? This is my problem. I'm reusing this class, and then it's just It's not good. Featured tools. It's going to have its own unique class. Okay. Featured tools. It's a grid. I think. Not pixels. No, still not right. Something like that. And we have one row. So that works. And then this feature tools is going to have a margin on the bottom. That's too much. Good. Okay. And I'm going to just rename this. Other tools. Okay. So let's shrinkify this. Feature tools. Now it's just going to be one row with three EMs as a gap. And can I get away with this one being only 2? That's still not bad. That's still not bad. I'm okay with that. Because that's tablet. But then on the phone, tablet's got to go. There we go. And then when we're on a phone, there's just like nothing we can do with that because the text is just too big. Interesting. So we're going to edit this grid and we're going to have that be 2 to match the width or the margin of the actual of the container. Okay, 2. Ooh, this is a different. All right, this is a different class, so maybe that's my issue. Let me go back home. Right, heading H2. This is 3 and 0.9. Let's be even a little bit smaller. There we go. Subheading. Do I not have a subheading? No, I don't. I only have it on. I only have that on the internal pages. Okay. Let's go 3.5. Okay. I think that's looking good. We're definitely, oh, you know what? Actually, we need to, how much? Page 3 on other pages. We'll test this on our phones, of course, once we deploy it. Oh, I still like that spacing. This spacing though. a little bit too much. Okay. Tools. I think I did services already, right? Did we do services? We did. Except I just want to look at this. No, something. I have a little bit of a class problem, which we're going to ignore and pretend it doesn't exist right now. This is not too big of a deal. We should be just fine. It's just more for my own internal organization of everything, how I like my classes and all that. But I think this is the last page we need to fix. Okay. So I think right away, can we force that to go down? We certainly can. Oh, is that for all of them? It's not for all of them. Need all of them to do this. Why aren't you doing this? Why is that not doing what it's supposed to do? Huh, weird. Weird. No, there it goes again. Oh, that's because it's, oh, really? There we go. That should stop that from happening. Do this one here. Okay, so this is still good, I think, when we're on tablet mode. But now once we get to this mode, which is, what are we? This is like horizontal landscape camera. Phone mode. Jeez, my words. So we're going to, one columnize it. If that's a word. What did I just do? I did delete that one, but so now this guy here used to span 1. But also what we can do is let's lower the distance between these elements. Yeah. Good. I like. But let's take a look at this button here. Actually, it's the form itself. Let's keep that consistent. And we go over to, oh, this is fine. This is fine as is. I don't even have to do anything except for here. Why do I have it so small? I think is there a services? contact is just let's chat. Tools. And home. I think it's because the home, eh? Yeah, let's change that. I don't like that. Okay. Right, yeah, because it's nice. It's nice and it's bold. Let's change the weight. We could lower the size a little bit. But then if I have a big problem with this one, what I'm going to do is this. So we have home H1. Oh, is that? Oh no, it still has something. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll just make this one really small. Well, not really small, but you know what I'm saying? We'll make it smaller than these other ones. So then when we go here, then we still have nicely sized fonts that are not too small. No. Do that. All H1 headings is what I want. There we go. Excellent. I like it. Oh, you know what? We're going to need to... Let's look at this one. These ones are okay. This tool description paragraph, we're going to need to... In fact, should we... maybe let's make it a little bit less padding. Like give... Yeah, I don't like... Not loving that. Maybe let's just lower the font size. That works. I have to reread these. I think I wrote them last night at like 1 in the morning. I have an idea for the footer link. Yeah, footer link. Let's go back here. Dot footer link. It's going to be the same thing. And then, oh, close that. Footer link, hover. Text, decoration. And then I think we want to make that yellow. Which one's yellow? I think it's this one. All right, that'll give it a little bit extra. Black and yellow. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so going back to this contact page. Yeah, the size of the text fields here, they didn't bother me. So I guess we'll just leave it like that. This is 1.3. What is that button? 1.2. I don't like these buttons being different sizes. This is 1.45. Oh, right. I think all right. It had to be a little bit bigger because of Just make sure it's the same width as the same height as the text field for the subscribe form. But now that they're not, because they're side by side here, but now that they're not side by side here on this size, we'll just make it the same size as this button here. Like it. Should we also, we lowered this size, but should we, no, I don't want to get rid of too much space up and down. No, that's fine. I think it's fine. Let's go to the services page just to have a quick look. Yeah, no, we'll keep the up down spacing the same. Right, this hero video once again. I thought I already hid this. I guess I did. All right, do we want anything to do with this? So let's hang on a second here. How is this not, how do I position this in the middle? This is supposed to be centered. Oh, I think it's got to come because, let's take a look at the animation. All right, now how do I center? I could have sworn I already had this centered. Yeah, that's not what we want either. Anyways, before I fiddle too much with this, the question really is, do we like this? Can we even see it? Can't even see it here. So here we can see it moving around with your mouse. You gotta squint to see something. No, don't like it. Garbage. Okay, let's publish this thing and see how it looks on a phone. We want pixel dot webflow .io. Okay. So I'm looking on the phone here. I don't know if you can see this. Is that going to zoom in? Or is that going to focus? Kind of focus. You can see that you see everything just below like the learn more button. And I guess, well, if I click on that, it should nicely scroll to that section. That's cool. So that looks like it's displaying nicely. I could read it just fine with my old eyes. Okay. There is too much space in between here Yeah, and the next one. So we're gonna go with 5. And what is... We're gonna go with 5 here too. And after the testimonials is 5, but there's... Right, there's lots of space in between. So there's already 5 EMs below that, and I think it's at the same font size, which is 18, which it is. So, oh, hey Charlene, are you checking out the website as well too? Oh, actually, I should probably put it on here. See what I'm doing. So yeah, are you looking at the website on your phone? Hopefully it's looking good. And by the way, how are things going with you? You're still working away, still plugging away, still trying to figure out what direction to go in? Hopefully not every single direction all at once. Okay, so let's see what we got. Yes, I wanted to remove this from there. All right, let's just refresh that. Let's see how that looks. You know what? I think this thing needs a little bit more. Actually, can we go to all H1 headings at this size? We need more spacing there. Little space just adds a little bit of a difference. What's you saying? What are you saying here? Always every direction at once. Yeah, that's always one way to go. No, I hear you. I'm the same. Things are good, just slow moving. Oh no, you totally don't have to. Totally don't have to at all. It's just it's pixel PIIXEL.webflow.io, or maybe that comment was from something earlier when you said whoop. I wasn't sure. I just noticed it when I just first went onto my phone. But I don't know if you heard of this guy. He's called Alex Hermosi. Let me bring this guy up. This might play.
On November 30th of 20.
All right. So this guy, Charlene, check out this guy's YouTube channel. He's a business guy, and he's also he does business with his wife, Layla. Layla, I think is her name is. Absolutely amazing, phenomenal business advice. And there's one video I was watching of his recently. It was probably just how long ago was it? Let me just make this a little bit bigger so we can see his name. I don't know. He constantly now comes up in my shorts and everything because I'm always watching his content. But it was a video he did talking about speed and how speed is so important. And then he was talking about how, let me close that out. And then he was talking about, okay, let me think. Yeah, he was talking about the difference between people that make a whole lot of money and people that don't, basically entrepreneurs. And he was saying that if you can just focus like yourself, and especially your team, I think this is really apparent when he's talking about teams, is if you can shorten the amount of time that you have per like when you have an idea and you think of it, and then when you actually act on that idea and then like put it into action, right? So if you can lower that time, and you can like basically lower your whole production cycle or your whole pivot cycle. And then like, so one of the examples he gave is like, oh, if you say somebody on Monday, can we do this thing? And then you give it to somebody and they're like, oh yeah, I can do it for you like till the end of the week or till the next week. You've wasted like a whole week of potential time for you to iterate on something and see how well it works. But instead of saying, hey, I could do that till next week, just be like, well, it's kind of super important. Can you do it now? Or can you do it in 2 hours or whatever? Then you get that thing done. And then you can go on to the next thing. And then, so instead of reiterating on like a weekly time scale or a monthly or whatever it is your sprint is, then you could be on like a daily scale or even like an hourly or every couple days or every couple times a day. So you just put things in perspective in terms of like, get an idea in your head and just execute on it and then see what happens. So it's something that I've been trying to keep in my mind of like, okay, just get it done. Doesn't have to be perfect or what have you. Get it out there and then see which way it can go. I really like that philosophy. Easier said than done, of course. It's something that definitely need to work on. I know I certainly need to work on, but it seems pretty cool. A pretty cool idea. Pretty good way to go. Okay, anyways, back to this. Oh, right. His, well, let me find it again. I'll put it, I'll just pin it. I can interact in comment section. I totally forgot. Oh, stop that. There we go. I think I put it in the chat there. It's so funny. It's like, oh yeah, I could chat. Wouldn't you know? I don't have to just use my words. Anyways, great business guy. I love how he starts every video. He's like, my name's Alex and I own acquisition.com. We do $85 million in yearly revenue and I have nothing to sell you. And then he just gets onto his thing. But I love his whole thing is he provides so much value and it's just free. All the stuff he just puts out is for free. And on my site link, yeah, hang on a second, I'll throw that in there. Actually, it's right here. Oop, where's my... That's the site link there. Right. Oh no, but his thing is brilliant because he puts all his content for free, and if he helps you get your company to like, oh, you're making from 10,000 to 1 million or whatever it is, because his whole thing is they help companies like that do like between $3 and $10 million in sales, like just like 10x their company, right, and go to the next level. Maybe get ready for what is it when you go public or you get sold or whatever that is. Like IPO it's going public, but it's also just selling, like you're an exit strategy, whatever it is, make your company, nine figures or whatever. So the thing is, if he's going to help all these entrepreneurs get to the point where they're like from nothing to something really cool, like even for me, I'm like, hey, I'll give Alex a call, say like, hey, let me work with you because I know you're going to help me 10x my company because I'm maybe stuck at this $1 million a year amount of money that I'm earning, but I can't really get to the next level of getting to 5 or 10 or whatever it is. So let's work together. And, of course they're going to profit from that because maybe they're going to get a 20% stake. I have no idea what it works out to, right? So they're going to make a huge profit, but then I'm going to make a huge profit as well too, because they're going to help me get to a place where I just couldn't go on my own, right? Because I maybe don't have the knowledge or the skills or whatever it is, right? So just a brilliant business guy, or like legit in terms of the content and then the I guess the advice that he gives. So anyways, enough of me fanboying on Alex. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I'm liking the homepage. Yeah, everything's looking good. Oh, what just happened? There's a different color on the services page and on the tools page and on the contact page than on the home page. Why is that? is the background color different? Oh, I know why. Because I got this stupid cursor thing here. I have to delete that. Okay. So that pixel.webflow.io, that's just the staging website. So pixel.ca is going to be like the actual website once it's all said and done. So contact us. Ooh, okay. Should I? Yeah, I think I should. I am going to look at this hero section here. Ooh, hero internal. I don't have that for all pages, do I? We're going to do this. So, because I want to take this down. And then that should, okay, let me publish that. Yeah, I guess I can't really show my screen of what I'm looking at on my phone. I'm looking at the contact page. That doesn't seem to, there's something seems to be off with my browser. Maybe I, That doesn't seem to be refreshing. I mean, if I put it to 0, that'll really be something. Let's see what it looks like. Basically on my phone, that spacing in between this section here it's too much. Okay, so that is working. It is working. Okay. So maybe it's just the proportions of what it looks like on a phone versus what it looks like on the screen here. Hey Charlene, if you're still here, have you what's the question I was going to ask you? Email. Any more issues with the email? And if so, let me know. Happy to jump on another call. Make sure everything gets worked out. Okay, that looks good. Let's see, all cleared up. Perfect. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, that was like a tricky thing of what was going on there. But just the whole complexity of the whole situation of having Outlook for different emails, and then different domains, and then Gmail, and then going back to Outlook. It's just like it's too complicated. But I mean, I understand why everything was set up that way. Like, because the way that he had all the old emails or whatever, but oh my goodness. That's the one thing that I know that I don't like about doing things with other organizations. Like if I get a job or whatever and I got to work within the constraints of whatever technology a company already has in place. It's like when you have something in place, but then you want to do something different, but you kind of have to still somewhat integrate with the old stuff. It's like, oh my goodness. It's like, it would be so easy if we just did this and then be done with it, right? But you can't, because you have to integrate stuff or whatever. Like even something as simple as getting people to switch from using Word to using a Google spreadsheet or Google Docs, whatever. It's like this organizational nightmare, but if it's just you, it's just like, I'm just going to switch, right? Or a very small company. So yeah, it's a pain, but it is what it is, I guess, which is why I work for myself now. Oh my goodness. I can just pick exactly what I want to use. Took way too much time. Yeah. I was very happy. Oh no, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. At the end of the day, like the client if they're super happy and they love it, then that's all that matters, right? Even if you personally might maybe not like it as much, right? So, I know that's something I struggle with a lot, especially when you're in the creative field. It's like, I hate this website. It looks hideous. I won't put it in my portfolio, but the client loves it, right? So, that can happen quite often when you're working creatively with a client, and you spend all this time doing something and they're like, oh well, does it come in blue? Maybe just change this, change that, and then it loses the whole reason for being. But that's another issue in terms of how you, like, if you're doing any kind of creative work or design, or you do web stuff for other people, you need to be a salesman as well too, because you have to be able to sell your designs to clients. And if you sell it in a proper way, I've gotten to the point now where any feedback I get is actually the feedback that you want to receive from a client, not things like, oh, I don't like the color here, or I don't like the spacing here is a little off, or what have you. If you take the information that they give you and do the proper brief and everything like that, and then you go through the proper steps and stages of the design process, you shouldn't get any of that kind of feedback that designers typically hate. Or you get to a point where somebody just comes in and they just want to like dismantle everything. It's like, I don't like the way this is, put this there, or whatever. So anyways, you have to be able to tell them why you're doing a certain thing. So if you present something, it's like, this is why I did this, A, B, C, and D, and this is what meets the mission that you have and the objectives that we laid out at the beginning. So that's what it is. If you don't like it, then it's like, okay, well, then either something was wrong in what you told me initially, or there's a problem in the earlier stages. But if they signed off on it or whatever, and they approved it and whatever, then anyways, that's neither here nor there. Just going back onto the phone now, and everything's looking pretty good. The logos look clear. The logos, they're all set to the same height, but some of them are higher than others depending on how they're made. So I might play around with that. Looks like the Ghost logo looks like it's really small compared to the others, even though the circle thing is the same height. And the small little details. We build beautiful websites. Training how we work. Stand out from the crowd. Blah, blah, blah. Growth. Quotes. What if? I like that, I think. I think we're good. There's one thing that I might have missed. Nope. Oh my goodness. It's so different looking at it wide on the wide screen versus on the phone. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good with that. 3 more things to do. Okay. Integrate with MailChimp. All right. What time is it? 5 o'clock? Plenty of time. We still have, 7 hours left in the day. Lots of time. Okay, what do I want to do? Integrate with MailChimp. Right, okay, well, let's close this down. Let's close all this stuff down. Close this. Oh, you know what else we need to do? We just need to, what's the word? Just connect domain in Webflow. And that's due today. Webflow, capital W. Okay. MailChimp, right. So we have the newsletter. Let's log in. Oh my goodness, I think I have a problem. Right. I do have a big problem. Because I think under this plan, I have an audience limit. Oh, God. And this one I just did for a demo, and I never got that switched out. Now, is this newsletter? Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to have to upgrade and then move other people later. Oh no, or maybe I'm just, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to click inside these because I don't want to flash email addresses that I shouldn't. Even though I never even sent anything through these email addresses. All right, we're just going to have to bite the bullet. We're just going to have to spend money. How much is it going to cost? That's the question. What am I at? 13 to 20 bucks a month, and that's also US. So it's that's like 10 extra bucks. Okay, whatever. We'll pay 10 bucks for today, and then whoa, what was it? 350 bucks. There's no. Oh my, I got the hiccups now. Nothing in between. Oh, I guess it just depends on how many audience members I have. Okay, let's just upgrade. Security code. All right, guys, don't look. I will switch this away. Oh, and I flashed my address again, like an idiot. I'll have to go back. Actually, what time is it? Let me timestamp that. So I remember to go back after it's been processed. Around 1:58. Okay. So let's pay that. Okay, we should be back. We should be in business now. Create an audience. Yes. This is Pixel. Now, what am I? What does it say? Subscribers will stop auto completing. How do I? Can I search? How do I search here? Settings. Autofill. Yes. Stop doing that, please. Save and fill addresses. I shouldn't have. Don't offer. Don't do any of that stuff. Just nothing. Just don't autofill anything. There we go. Okay, good. Okay, your subscribers will see this. So this is just Pixel. What are we calling it? Community Pixels. I'll have to get a better. I'll have to get a better name. Then this. Whatever. Let's just do this for now. This is from Pixel. You received this email because you signed up for it on our website. Thanks for that. No, what do we say? Which we appreciate. Appreciate. Thank you. Actually, let me blow this up. If anybody's ever, there's my freaking address again. I guess there's not much I can do about that. It's everywhere. Okay. Receive this email because you signed up for our website, which we appreciate. Thank you. And let's just save this. Okay, we have a brand new audience, and now we need to get. What are we collecting? No, this is not what I want to switch. Where's like the forms? Okay. We don't have an address, so let's get rid of that. We don't have a phone number. Let's get rid of that. And in fact, we don't have anything except for email address. We don't have a name. But I would like to leave this for a name at some point. So let's delete this one. And just name. Now that I'm thinking, it would be really nice. It's always nice to have someone's first and last name. But is there a way to capture that after the fact? There might be. Okay. Let's go back to this. All right. Save. Is it going to add a field? Text. Last name. And but none of these are visible. And let's just save it. Okay. So we have this, and we need to get there's usually a way. So this has changed a while since I've used MailChimp regularly. So we have to verify. Yes, I have access to this. Send me the verification code. Why not? That should just work if I click that. I think that's been verified. Okay. Oh no, verification code. What code? Oh, here we go. I clicked the link, but I could just do this. All right, we're done. We're done here. Okay, so where was I? I want to look at the sign-up forms. All right, so we need to select this form. Oh. Uh-oh, I need the code. Where's the code? Well, if I just hit continue, there's the code. Here is the code. And I'm going to post this. A new page. Okay. Because what I need, I can't remember specifically. Okay, well, we got to go in here. We need in this form. I think, is it the action? Ooh, I can't remember exactly where it goes. All right. Webflow, add MailChimp. Subscribe form. I know they have a video for this, which is very helpful. Yeah, there we go.
Form to MailChimp. Let's count. You see, we can select sign up forms. We're looking, and it's right here. We're looking to select their PTs, especially for green 2. We're going to go back. The element settings panel has all the specific information we need. All we have to do is paste that.
Right. That's what I had thought. Always good to be. Always good to be sure. Is it get or is it post?
Action URL, the thing we just copied to our clipboard, and then set the method to post.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're not getting anything. Where to next? I think we need to make sure that this name is the same name as what is like what this is. And actually, that should be able to tell. Yeah, it's email. Okay. All right. All right. Quick little listen here.
Now, one important note. The fields might not link up properly if the names don't match MailChimp. So, if you're doing a field like phone number, here's how to do it. First, add a field in Webflow. We can option drag or alt drag on Windows to duplicate, to place a copy of something. The keyboard's still floating. And when we option drag, it makes a copy. So we can do that for the label and for the field itself. We'll double click to edit that label. We can call it phone number. But here's the really important part. If we go into the settings on our field, we can set the field type. We're going to come right back to this in a second, so let's leave this exactly how it is. Back in MailChimp, from our audience, go to View Contacts, and then again to Sign Up Forms. And before we hit the embed form, now we'll go into the form builder. Let's scroll down and look at this. We can add new fields to the right, but phone number is already in this one. So let's go in and edit that, or at least look at it. The field tag here is phone.
All right. So let's go. Where do we? I gotta go back. We gotta go back. We have to go. Well, I guess we're right in here, and this email tag. It's just email. That makes sense. That's first name, last name, which is where we were before. So okay. So email, and then that needs to go. I think it has to go in here in the name. Let's be sure.
Why is that important? Because back in Webflow, we'll want to make sure the field name exactly matches. It should be identical to the field tag.
There we go. You heard it from the guy himself. Hey.
Yeah, are you gonna be done soon?
No, so, no.
No?
I don't know how long. I want to get this thing done first. Maybe half hour, maybe an hour.
Okay, well there's Philly steaks for you.
You don't want to come on camera?
What?
You don't want to come on camera?
No.
She's shy.
There's Philly steaks,
like-
so I'll just leave it there ready for you when you're
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Bye. Supper's ready. And I'm not able to eat. Oh. Okay, text field. Yes. Settings. The name, not the form name, but the actual text field name, right? So be careful. This is the name of the whole form, but this is the name here of the actual text field, which I just edited. Okay, so let's test this. So publish. Oh, you know what I haven't done? Oh, I'm gonna have to do this. Okay, more things to do. Design the welcome and confirmation email from MailChimp. Gonna have to do that, and then I'm also going to have to design success error message when submitting subscribe form, and the contact. I haven't done that yet. I'm gonna have to do that today. Oh, I want this all done today. I want this done today. Okay. Oh, music. Where's the music?
In MailChimp.
No, that's not music. That's just some guy talking about MailChimp. There we go. Okay. So lots to do today, still. Oh, so what did we do? Did we publish? I think I published, right? Published a minute ago. So what we want to do, we want to subscribe. Please wait. Yeah, that needs a little bit of help. Your subscription has been received. And let's go right in here. Let's look at our audience. Oh, still nothing yet. Maybe because I got an email. Let me check my email. Here, Charlene, here, I just got your email. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm flashing your email. My bad. I will delete that. I'll cut that out. But anyways, I got your email, and it's just kind of funny for your timeline. I had a chuckle. So the form works and looks good. All right. So yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'll totally put that. I gotta remember that, things are live. You want to be careful with what you show up on there. But again, I'm a guy that's like, I'm pretty open as long as I'm not flashing like my credit card information. I think I'm okay. But yeah, I gotta make sure to be aware of that and always be on the up and up. Okay. But I haven't gotten an email from what I just submitted through this form here. So the contact form is working, which is good, because thank you for testing that, because I haven't even tested that one yet. But this one doesn't seem to be working. So no contacts, hasn't had anything. So let's see what could be going on here. I mean, it's got the action right there. So, yeah. Hang on, maybe it's lost. No. Now, is it not set up correctly? Oh, sorry. When you click Let's Chat, it doesn't take you anywhere. Let's Chat. Right, that's on which page? Actually, it should be any page here because oh no, it's not. About 2. This button? Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's got no link here. Okay, so page and contact. Perfect, thank you. Problem solved. Does this one go anywhere? This one goes to services. Yeah, that should work. Okay. Yeah, MailChimp. What the hell's going on here? I mean, it should be working. It really should be working. So what is going on? And is it because it's from a... It shouldn't be because it's on this domain here. Let's try that again. I'm going to take a look at something here, but I'm going to just hold it off screen in case I give up more sensitive information. Well, I mean, as sensitive as email. Oh, there we go. It's here. Community Pixel. It just took some time. Oh, it took some time, and I also probably don't have it set up to send out like a confirmation email. Yeah, good, from the embed form. Yeah. At 4:15 and 4:20. Oh, this must be Eastern time. Okay, no, it is working. So that's working, so that's perfect. Let's, but I really need to send out all those other emails. So where can I go for that? So is it the preferences? Well, let's go back to the forms because this might show where you have to go to the form build embed forms, subscriber product contact form. No, it's not going to be there. It's just the overview. There's a place where you can go in here to where you can tell it what emails you want to send to subscribers, whether it's like a confirmation or whether it's like 2-factor authorization. You know, like, oh, are you sure you want to subscribe to this this newsletter or whatever? So we're just gonna keep looking around till we can find where it is. Publicity settings. Oh my goodness, where is it? Subscribe. I used to use MailChimp all the time. and I haven't used it very much over the past couple of years. I've been going between MailChimp and ConvertKit, just to get some extra functionality with automations, which is really, really powerful. That's basically where you can, if you have a list and then you want to funnel them and give them specific set of emails on a schedule. Like say you have a new subscriber and you're like, okay, well, send them this email after one day. And then then you could have like, oh, have they opened up that email? If they have, well, then send them this next one. And if they haven't, send them another one in a week. And, we could remind them of things. It's basically very, very powerful marketing tools. But ConvertKit was doing that much better than MailChimp was. So I was testing them out. And anyways, the point being is that I haven't done very much with MailChimp in the past couple of years, and they really changed their interface, which is kind of confusing me now because I can't find what it is I want to find. And what I'm looking for is where it'll allow me to set up what type of communications a person receives after they subscribed to a newsletter. But maybe it doesn't let you do that because like, what is it? What was it? There's this preference stuff. Like maybe they want you to do this stuff first. Leave site. What the hell? Community Pixel Preference Center. Yeah, I'm trying to get to it. Okay. This is totally not what I want. In fact, let's get rid of that. Because they changed it from audience is to lists. What do they have here for automations? So automations is where they have the journey. And then I have these journeys that I have set up. That's different. Right. That's not what we want. This is also not what we want. Okay. Maybe it's in settings? Ooh, okay. Oh, we were already here, weren't we? Oh my goodness. Okay, let me go back to here. Or is this? Okay. Maybe it's just in the form builder. I think because, yeah, so you have lots of different forms. You should have different forms. Here we go. Right. So we have these things. So this is a, there should be like a welcome, right? Or maybe instead of showing this thank you page, right? Maybe it's because we're not asking them to confirm, right? You just sign up and you sign up. So what we should do then, if that's the case, if that's the case, then we're going to want to build a journey for them to be able to give them something when they first sign up. Yeah, we should design this a little bit. Okay, let's just make this look a little bit nicer because this is horrible, obviously. So should we do this now? Hang on. Let me look at our list of things to do. So we've integrated, so that's done. All right, analytics. Do we want to do analytics now or favicon? Okay, let's make a favicon real quick. All right. And we need it to be square. That's not square at all. Let's close all these. New file. Okay, we need square. All right, and let's create. Okay, so the favicons are just those little icons that show up on, like like your browser tab, right? So like these little things, like this is the little MailChimp guy. So I have an idea for what I want for the little mark for pixel, but I don't have time to make it right now, and I don't think it's too critical. So instead, what we're going to do is something super basic. What am I looking for? No, nothing in here. I'm looking for, what am I looking for? What was I going to, oh, right, I know what I want to do. I need to get the color of this. 'Cause it's not quite black. It is this color. Okay. So, and I think we're just going to go with a big P. Oh. Something like this. But what I also want to do, actually, let's take a rectangle. Yeah. It's almost exactly what I'm looking for. All right, even that out. Let's fill. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so let's export that. Let's just put it on the desktop for now. I said desktop. Oh, there we go. It's being slow. Okay. This is just a favicon. Okay. So I think there's actually, do I just, are these guys? No, I think we want to go to publishing. Oh, no, it was there. Okay. Okay, so they want those specific sizes. Okay, let's do that. So, what was it? 256, I think? That was 256. And, oh, no. And 32. And let's go to our desktop. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. P is too big. center. Uh, 256. Replace. Upload. Better. Okay. So instead of, well, it might not work here because, oh yeah, it does too. Okay, good. I was wondering, the thing I was worried about was because that this is like .webflow.io, it might not show that favicon, but it does. Well, it doesn't look too bad. It's got the, I wonder if it should be pink. And then the edges will show a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? Again, here's the question I'll ask myself. Is that going to make me make more money? Probably not, unless someone loves pink so much that they're willing to hire me to, you know, do whatever for them. Okay, perfect. So that was easy. We are, all right. Do we want to save this? Yeah, I'll save it later. We are hammering through our list. Create favicon. So Fathom Analytics. Range last 30 days. All right. What do we want to do? We want to create a site, right? Create new. You love that question? Yes. It's I'm trying to keep that to heart, you know. Is this going to make me make more money? And if you're working, and like 9 times out of 10, if the answer is no, then you're probably working on the wrong thing. What is that button? This looks really weird. Okay, site name. Pixel. I'll get all corporate here. Pixel Media Corporation. So we're going to create that site. Let's copy that code. And this is going to be custom code, of course. Well, not of course, but it just is. So we don't need this stuff. Okay. However, I don't. Right. I don't want to publish this on my like testing sites, right? I only want to publish this on my new site. And also, I want to remove myself from it. Okay. So what I also need to do is I need to exclude myself from my own visits. That's what I need to do. All right, so I need to actually go on that page and run this on the console. Okay, so pixel.ca. I don't know if it's gonna work even if like I don't have anything. Yeah, it's not defined, of course, because I can't see it. We'll do that after we launch anyways. Yeah. I'm gonna have to verify that. Let's leave that up here for now. So that should be good with the analytics. So, well, we won't finish it yet. Let's get our domain up and running. Okay, I might need to hide some stuff here. So let me just see here. just log in. Yeah, I got some records here that are probably private that I want to keep private. So what we're gonna do is, I'll see if I can show some stuff, but what do we want to do? Hopefully this doesn't take too long. So we want to go live, right? So let's go publishing. So, oh, this is gonna cost me money, but that's okay. Yeah, no, it's gotta be publishing. Come on. Well, I probably have to add a site plan, which I do, of course. Ooh, before I do that, did I put the testimonials in a collection? Why did I do that? Are they still in a collection? I don't think they are. The only reason I'm asking is because if you pay for a collection, which is basically like a blog, it just costs more money. And if I'm not going to have a blog right away, you know, ooh, no, careful. Homepage. Yeah, no collection. So delete this. Maybe I need to select all of them, delete all of these, and then I could delete the collection. Oh no, it's right here. Just delete. So no collection. Okay. Add a site plan. Yeah, see, collection is 23 a month. Basic is 14 a month. Build yearly. If I go monthly, ooh, it's so much more expensive. Okay, so we're gonna upgrade to basic, and we're gonna do yearly. So how much it's gonna cost us? Oh, prorated. Started at basic. Applied account credits. Do I have that credits? Huh. Whatever. I'll take it. What do I have the credits for? I don't know. I got so many sites on here, so. Which is why I do need to get, what do I need to get? I need to get success. No, thank you. When payments fail. Payments will never fail. What was my question? Or my thought process. Oh, right. That's why I need to get that Freelance Co. website kind of running so I can charge some of my clients a monthly fee so I can recuperate some of the costs of hosting all these websites. Okay, so now we have our domain and we want to set up our domain. So it's pixel.ca. To avoid, we have automatically disabled indexing duplicate content. Do I have duplicate content? Huh. Okay, so basically what I need to do is I need to add these records onto into my DNS settings. But because I have some settings that I don't want you guys to see, well, maybe yeah. So I could show you this. Like, so I'm on Namecheap right here, and then I have an A record. So I need to create the A record, and then this is at, and then this number. And I could actually copy that, click to copy, and then I put that in here. And then I'll hit save, and then that'll be one of the records. And then I just add a new one, and I do the same thing for this one. And then this one, I have a couple of TXT records, but this is because we want to make, I think we need this one if we want to have, right, if you want to use a root domain, this isn't preferred, option 1. So if we check this status, that's good. So we're connected there, which is perfect. Let's just connect this anyways. www. And I think it has to do with having it both being pixel.ca and then the www.pixel.ca. So, nope, I want to copy this one. And this is a txt record, host name of @ value, same value. That might take a little bit. And we're connected. Yay. All right. So, I mean, if we go like, right, if we're here on Pixel 403 forbidden. So now if, which one do we want to make default? Ooh, do we need to have the www? I can't remember. Okay. So anyways, let's publish. The moment of truth. Well, I mean, it should work. Everything's all connected. Oh, no, it can't. Oh, right. Okay, so... Right. Does this one need to be default? Maybe this one needs to be default. And does that need to be republished? Aha! Success! I was like, why does it look different? No, it's the same. All right, so, and if we take a look at our analytics, we should see somebody on the site. Haha, which we do, which is me. Or is it? United States of America. I'm not running a VPN, am I? Well, that's interesting. Okay, that's fine. So, right, we want to exclude myself from, actually I want to do it on two places. I'm going to exclude myself from here. Oh, it's not defined because I haven't loaded it up yet, of course. I'm making the same mistakes. Oh, that's not working at all now. It's not defined. Well, that doesn't. That doesn't seem right to me. Oh, we got a bunch of crap that's still in here. All right. Oh, wait, go back, go back. Keep that. Save. Oh, I need to refresh you. Okay. I mean, it should be here. There's the code. I mean, something's happening somewhere. Okay. Oh, what are these? What's going on? Oh, I know. Okay, I know why Vimeo's throwing up an error. No, come on. So this is literally just, yeah. I need to make a note. I need to make a note of this. Just to make sure my styling stays the same. Okay. So when adding classes. Okay. But am I getting the same typekit errors? Fail to load resources. I don't know what the hell is going on there. Weird. Three people. That doesn't seem right. Locked by client. Okay. Oh, maybe it's blocked. Maybe it's because I already put it in and it actually is blocked by client. Maybe that's just the message. Let me see. So I'm on the services page. Let's see if this comes up. And what I could do to test this, actually, I'm going to open up a new browser in Chrome and go to Pixel. So I just went to Pixel on my Chrome browser. We'll see if that shows up. And then let's go to, I'm going to go to the tools page. There we go, I'm on the tools page. Okay, so I think it's actually working. And then moving to the services page. And then, yeah, I'm on services. So this, oh, not that. So 3 people on my site. Does that mean there's 1 visitor and 2 views? Not sure what those buttons mean. Okay, it's not showing the country, which is interesting. Okay, so it is working. And I think I have blocked myself out because if I go here to the contact page, which is going slowly, that is not going to show up here, like at all, which it doesn't seem to be doing. So we're good. I think we'll reset the statistics on here. Oh, what do I want to do? Oh, verify site code. Maybe that's what I need to do. Oh, it's tracker. So it just knows. It's just picking it up. Interesting. So 3 people from the United States. What the hell? That's weird. Considering that I literally just published this thing. How much detail can I get? I think it just says the United States. It just shows who they are and where they're going. All right. Well, anyways, another thing done. So we connected the domain. We added the tracking. And was it 5:53? Let's see if we can go for another 10 minutes or so. Because my supper's cold by now. So let's see about what do we want to do? We want to design the success and error messages. Let's do that. And then we could mess around tonight with MailChimp. You guys don't have to see that. Unless you want to, then let me know. And well, I won't live stream it at like midnight, but I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll do a tutorial on it or something. I don't know. Okay, what do I want to do? Yes, welcome messages. Let's get that done. So we can easily go into here on our form, and we can, I guess we got to edit the component first for the footer. And now in our form, we could look at the success message. Okay, so yeah, that's boring. So I'll just say, thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. And we promise to respect your inbox, and you'll always be able to unsubscribe anytime with one click. Maybe we do it like this. There we go. Okay, so that's a lovely message. Who wouldn't want to receive that message? Okay, so 1 second here. I want to see what this looks like. Actually, should they be? That's a lie. That's different. How does this look like when I go into the form? Does it have like some padding that I don't know about? No, it does not. Oh, it does. I think it's because of this. Right. No, that's not why. So that's middle. That's top. That's bottom. That's saying, like, this thing has something? Is there a margin on the button? Oh my goodness. Okay, little details. Okay, getting sidetracked. Form. Success. Okay, so keep it simple. What should we wrap this around? Should we wrap it around something yellow? There's lots of yellow here, so we don't want to draw their eye. Like, we don't want to have conflicting, conflicting sections with the same color. It could like be a little bit distracting. So let's just call this subscribe success. And I mean, I don't think it even needs no, I don't. Yeah. No. Yeah. No padding. None of this padding mumbo jumbo. And we're gonna do this 1 point. Also 1.3. And I think what we're going to do. Yep, super simple. Nothing complicated here at all. And then let's get to the subscribe error. see what that looks like. Right, it just throws something here. And what we shall do, please try again later. Okay, subscribe error. I mean, do we want to make it our color? I mean, our pink is not like an error color, right? But you do notice it though. This margin is what's causing the issue. This 10 pixels here. Let's go. Oh, no, that's, there we go. Okay, I think that's it. Although maybe we don't want it to be block. Oh, we can't change it. Well, there we go. Okay. All right, so let's. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good with that. Oh, you know what? I don't want to keep it at that. In that state. Let's change it to normal. Thank you. And then the last one we need to do is for the form on the contact page. Okay, so let's look at the contact form. Success. Okay, so it just clears off the whole page. Okay. So how much do I want to say about what the process is? So much for... So... I want to almost say, like, here's what's going to happen next. Which I think we can do. Why not? Should we do a heading? Or something maybe a little more fun. Message received. I before E except after C. Okay. So first things, this is contact success. No paddings. No backgrounds. And no weird center line mumbo jumbo. Okay, so now we want to... Actually, we already have text block. So this is going to be, I think it's like a subheading. Someone from our team is going, like, this is where I always have a problem is, do you talk in a way that makes you seem bigger than you are, or do you purposefully be small, right? Like, do I say we or do I say I? That's where I always, I'm just never too sure. So someone is going to someone is just gonna, and so basically what's going to happen if somebody is going to send us a contact sheet, I want to create a video, like basically a video response, because I'm going to read their message, and if they put in details of what it is that they're looking for in their project, like describe your problem, the next step is to set up a meeting to chat. But before I do that, I want them to just understand, I guess, what it is that I'm going to be looking for asking them questions within that conversation. So I'm going to read their email, gather up a bunch of questions, and then instead of asking them when we have our first initial meeting, send them a video that says, hey, thank you for reaching out. I read your comments. What your work you're doing is really interesting. I thought that A, B, C, D, E, F, whatever was really, really cool. I checked out your website or whatever you're doing. It's awesome. I think it's whatever. I love working with you. Here are some questions that I have that I would love to discuss with you in our initial chat. Question 1, this. Question 2, here's whatever it is. So they can think about it before they even get to our first initial meeting. And then what they can do is I'll also send them a link for them to like book a meeting through Calendly or something like that. So, they could just automatically connect for whatever time works for them, and that, fits my schedule. And it'll help, I'm hoping it'll help weed out actual, like, when you're like your actual like lead, like when you're filtering out leads, right? For who are actual good, what's the word? Not a lead, but like a prospect. I don't know, whatever, to turn from a lead to a prospect or whatever it is. So I might be able to filter that out. So it's easy for me to put my camera on, press record, talk for a couple of minutes, upload it, and then send it to somebody. How many people do that, right? So not very many, I would imagine. So and then it'll know that they'll know that, hey, this guy actually kind of cares. He took the time to read, and he's actually verbalizing or articulating what it is our problem is, and maybe articulating some questions that we haven't thought of before. Let's prepare a little bit before we go to this meeting, and then we get to this meeting, and then we could actually nail some things out and maybe talk budgets and whatever, and if they actually really want to move forward or not, right? So yeah. So that's what I want to do, but how much do I say that here? Okay, thanks for reaching out. Looking forward to connect. Someone from our team is going to read your message. Is going to read it and put together, put together a few items. With the next steps. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk soon. It could be something simple like that. Message received. Thank you for reaching out. Thank you for reaching out. We look forward to connecting. Someone from our team is going to read your message. As soon as possible. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk soon. Okay. That is good for now. And then let's go to error. It's just right. Okay, now we have a problem because the submit button is red. Okay, so we're going to do something that's the opposite. We are going to do this is contact error. This is going to be pretty straightforward. We're going to make that yellow. Come on. Okay. Oh no. And if the problem still persists, please reach out to me directly at we'll just leave that in there, not to put actually okay, 0.3. This is better. I'm sorry, something went wrong with the form. Yeah. Message here, Charlene. What are you saying here? You always use. What's that saying? It's just there's a stupid thing in the way. What is that? I always use we while using contractors at a minimum. Sorry, I can't see that. Something's blocking. Oh, right. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does sound better. I think that's what I settled on, didn't I? Someone from our team. Yeah, we look forward to it. Yeah, and we'll talk soon. Yeah. Yeah, it just adds just at least a little bit more formality to it, I guess, right? No, it's not your English. There's actually, I don't know, whatever it is in this thing that loads all the comments. It's got this big like icon like right in the middle, and so it's blocking like half of the comment. It's really annoying. I don't know why it's doing that. I think maybe because it's reached the bottom of the screen or something. It's weird. Anyways, no, it's all good. Okay, we're almost done here, I think. Right, where was I? Error, right? I'm sorry, something went wrong. Please try that again. Please reach out to me directly. So this error, I kind of like the idea of being personal with this one, because if you've wronged somebody or when someone apologizes, you always want to have, I mean, it's not like anything seriously crazy happened, right? It's just the form isn't working, and chances are it's probably user error than anything else that that is done tech-wise. But when a company comes out and says, oh, we're sorry that this, or we're sorry that that, it's like, sometimes you just want to hear like, yeah, I'm sorry, like from the individual, right? Like, I'm sorry that that happened to you. We're going to do whatever we need to do to make it right. I guess that's we there, but it's like, I'm sorry. I think that's more impactful than we're sorry. I don't know. This is splitting hairs here, but I'm going to go with that for now. I'm sorry, something went wrong with the form. Please try again. Please reach out to me directly. And then there's my email address. Yeah, that works. So let's publish that. And let's give it another test. Okay. That's my name. No, I'll use... I work for Pixel. What can you help me with? Well, I need a website. Hey, this is really cool. I hope the form works. Timeline. Obviously, I need it done, not tomorrow, yesterday. Everyone's deadline. And I am a big spender. Submit. Message received. Okay. Well, that works nicely. And I haven't done anything on my end here. But if I go here, you just got a form submission, contact, site name. And what I can do is I can actually automate this using Zapier to make it a lot better than this. Because this, I mean, I have some, what's the word I'm looking for? The ability to customize. Like, let's see, look at forms right here. So you can give the form a name. Actually, I do need to give this a form. You have a Webflow forms. Yeah. Pixel contact form. New submission. Yeah, you just got a form submission. Yeah, it's just doing default stuff for now. And then you have some information right here on the form. Anyways, I'll work on that later. That's not too pressing, because that's just messages that come to me. So, but what I want to do, if it's a message that comes in through a form, so basically what I'm going to do is when I'm in Zapier, and this is a tool that like everyone needs to use just because it's awesome. But what it can do, let's see if I can write first. Okay, so can I do there's usually a way where I could like test something out. Can I? Thought there was a way. Yeah, like try it now. All right, so there used to be something where you can actually, without logging in or whatever, you can like try something. I don't want to I don't want to try it. I just want to build an integration. Basically, all right, this is not important. Basically, what I'm trying to say is when someone submits an email form from Webflow, that information is accessible, right? And you use Zapier to basically capture that data that's sent and then do other stuff with it, right? So within Zapier, I could say, okay, whenever a Webflow form gets submitted, do this, right? And so what I can do is I can have it send me a text message to my phone, which notify, I mean, I guess it would be the same thing if you get an email, but sometimes, like for me, I don't have email alerts on my phone. But when I want to know specifically if somebody is having a contact for, that's like high priority. It's like stop everything you're doing. So it could send me an alert or whatever. And there's other things you can do with it as well too. You can have it send to your MailChimp, or you can have it send into your database or your content management system, or your not content management, but your CRM, customer relation management system. I don't know what they're called. Anyways, but you can do all kinds of things, right? So whatever you're using to like keep track of your leads, put them in an Airtable database and look at where they are in the whole funnel and the whole pipeline and stuff. So anyways, we're going to get into all that kind of stuff when we actually start, doing all our marketing and customer acquisition and all that kind of stuff. That's the fun stuff, which is why there was a big rush and a big push on my part to get this thing out the door. So I feel it's lacking some visuals for sure. So I'm hopeful that I can get some stuff done this weekend. So that way we can at least, if it's not a video, then at least have some images. So there could be something to put on here that gives it a little bit more, I wouldn't say not more color. It has lots of color, but a little bit more than just like, hey, somebody just put together a website, right? But again, as I was saying, I think it'll be okay for now. And within the next month, there should be 3 new websites, at least 1 for sure. No, at least 2 for sure, but hopefully 3 that are on there. I mean, I could even technically put this website on there right now, right? Because this is live. I mean, this is a membership website, right? Like, here's our podcast. If it ever loads, which is taking forever. What's going on here? Right. So here's our podcast. And if you go to memberships, right, there's different ones you can join, what you get. And then if you just wanted to join, you could join, right? Like it's all, like it works, right? So, yeah, so this here. So you can see here, these are action reports. These are things that we're doing where we're discussing once a week about how we were doing with business, which again needs to be reworked. But if you go on here, you click on here and you want to view this one, it's like, oh, it's, it's gated content, right? So totally fully functional. But the thing is, of course, it's a little bit stagnant in terms of, the last episode was November. Yeah. So it's getting there. It's been a while since we've done anything, right? So, but it's here and it could be something to showcase. So I don't know. But then it's a little weird because it's just, I'm showcasing my own thing and people are going to know right away when they see my face. It's like, oh, well, he's done one website and it's his own. So I don't know. Anyways, that's not too important. I think we're done. I think we're good. I think, Charlene, you took off because I don't see you here anymore. But if you're still here, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. It was great having you here as always. Always nice to have anyone here, of course, because that's nice. Yeah, so I'm going to say have a good day because as I said, it's been a long day. It's been a long live stream, 3 hours and 20 minutes or so. That's quite a bit. Thank you for joining. Hope this was of help to you. So, if you're working on your own things or whatever with me, hope you got some good work done. And as always, if you have anything that you'd like to see me cover on here, just let me know. But I'll be back at it here again tomorrow. So have yourself a good night and a good day and take care, and we'll see you next time.